lovely Seal crew and all of you lovely Pilates out there too. I'm just going to do a little 20 minutes, around 20 minutes of this week's routine. As I said, I'm going to post for my Seal crew because I'm not going to see you for 2 weeks. But hopefully this time next year, whoever can will be in my studio with me to make up for the times we can't do, because we lose our memory of muscle or muscle 4.5 times quicker than we gain it. So for me, you should never stop. And Pilates is something where you can't just dip in and out. You sort of can, it's like posture fixing tools. But like me, I'm obsessed with his moves because I know exactly what they do for me and for you. So, and I'm all about precision and control anyway, so it really suits me to a T. And I'm Mrs. Pilates. So we're going to start, this week just start on the floor and do a 20-minute from the routine from here. So remember, it's all different mixed abilities. Everyone has different abilities at this stage. You need to focus on yourself. This is your journey. We're all on the same page, heading the same way, but at different stages today. And like anything in life, you have to start small and build big. Because I'm just going to quickly go have a little rant, not rant, but just a little message to people who's just starting Pilates. Because if you're new to core strengthening, and you used to say, if you're new just to doing any exercise or strengthening exercising, if you used to walk into a gym, you wouldn't go straight up to super heavy weights and lift them straight off the floor. Because if you did, you'd cause yourself an injury. So it's exactly the same with all these forms of exercise and movement. You have to start small and build big. So Pilates, the focus on Pilates is your shoulder girdle, pelvic girdle, core, going as far as you can today before you lose your alignment and your body starts to sway. Because if you shake, that means you're strengthening. But if you sway uncontrollably, it means you've lost control. And Pilates is precision as you flow, knowing you're going to correct every time you move. And I'm going to read out a card to you later because I've got the most beautiful card of a lady today and I have to read it out. I'm going to treat it like a testimonial. But anyway, so from here, lovely people, to continue to feel like a good posture cheer. The ones that are new at Seal, hello. I look forward to meeting you in the flesh again. But to start with your heels facing the ceiling, palms on the floor, shoulders back, stomach in, and ribs to your spine forevermore. Now, keeping that lumbar long means you're going to carry on singing the Pilates song. So from here, off of this week's routine, I'm playing around with magic number 3 as I Pilates. If you're new to Pilates, lifting your arms off the floor one at a time and lifting your legs off the floor one at a time is the least challenging way to look after your spine at this stage. For those a little bit more advanced in my class, hands off the floor like this, or arms off the floor, would add to the challenge of these muscles within your core. And chest off the floor, only if you're super sure. There's always options. I'm a mixed ability teacher. It doesn't matter whether you're new to Pilates or not, you will always get met with your needs. So legs off the floor an inch for those who have lumbar strength at this stage. If not, on the floor, one leg at a time, whilst your core's engaged. So as I just explained. So from here, my little flow. It took a long time to say all that, but I wanted to, you know. So shoulders down, stomach in, every time you're breathing. One arm at a time off the floor. Least challenging for your core. These moves are magical. 3 reps, and then open and close. Now your legs lengthen one at a time without moving the base of your spine. And then flex to open, point to close. Next set. Hands off the floor an inch for those who go a bit further today. And then open up as far as you can. Then your legs off the floor for those who have strength through the core. If not, off your mats, as I explained. Perfect. Last set. More advanced, opposite leg and arm together. If not, just your arms. And then open and close. Now just your legs to finito. I'm only doing upper body and lower half for those who have the ability to. If you can't maintain control as you move, make it less until you can do. Okay? That was lovely. I enjoy a swim, a Pilates swim. Now from here, clasp your hands gently above your sit bones. If you can't reach your hands at this stage, maybe at the base of your back. So from here, take a moment. Shoulders, chin, lumbar, lengthening. Close your ribs within and take a breath to begin. And then draw your hands up to the ceiling, chest off the floor to strengthen your spine a little bit more. Then rotate to rest for the traditional move, which is a broken down version of the double leg kick. Flow your breath, breathe it out to come up, keep that lumbar down, ribs closed. and again. Perfect. And then just collapse. Let your legs roll through your hips because they like that. Take a deep breath in, let everything relax and push your belly into your mats. And then rotate it the opposite way and release that as much as you can today. Now eyes back to the floor, shoulders back, chin in. You don't want to end up looking like a chicken. Right, we work these lovely leg muscles called hamstrings whilst maintaining stability and good alignment as we flow. This week, we're doing a traditional heel kick with your feet flexed for 3. Realigning through your ankle and knee. Then both legs in, point your feet. Now only if you can take hold of your feet whilst keeping your body nice and neat, do it. If not, then the next time I see you or get someone at home, wrap something around your ankles, you can take hold. Now for those that can, this is just a lovely stretch for your quads. You can always adapt this to roll on your side if it's just not working for you this way. Because remember, life is about adapting to suit, and Pilates is about holding yourself correct first, then trying to maintain the correct positioning as you're moving is where your effort and awareness comes in. This is a full-on advanced rocker. You're using the hamstrings to propel you forwards and back. If you can't hold yourself exact whilst doing that, don't do it at this stage. Rest and a full body stretch to release. Through your fingers, through your toes, draw your tailbone down as far as it wants to go. Hold and breathe. Feel that lumbar lengthen, navel in to continue to strengthen and support those organs. And then release. Perfect. Elbows in line with your shoulders. We're going to do the level 1 of the leg pull. I do love a level 1 of a leg pull. So from here, elbows in line with your shoulders. Remember, all these moves will just continue to look after you. Tailbone to the floor, zipped up through your core, and let your abdominals pull your belly off the floor. We're going to hold and breathe. So I'm wearing my PJs. When I'm at home, I'm sorry, this is all I wear. I can't stand wearing work clothes at home, obviously. Awful material. I must get some natural material. Anyway, you're holding your shoulder girdle, pelvic girdle and core. Those abs are pulling your belly off the floor. We're just going to hold and breathe. If it's too much to hold statically like me, breathe in to rest like this, and then breathe out to come back up. Breathe in to rest like this, and then breathe out to come back up. Just making it less challenging as you flow. Shoulders down, chin in. Get used to this feeling to continue healing. When you feel yourself shake, that means your body's had enough. It's happening. Hypertrophy is happening. You can then rest and breathe. If you believe like me in full-on Josie Pilates, his concept of being, breath and posture are everything. Just relax. It's the first thing you're born with, and the last thing you're left with is your breath. So really focus. Rotate your head, release. Feel yourself shrink from within, and then put everything up again. Rotate. Perfect. The perfect Easter. Relax and breathe. Right, we're going up, everybody. So hands in line with your chest. Your middle finger, knuckle, palm. Elbows in line so that risk come to no harm. Head in line in between your shoulder blades and get the shoulders to connect behind too. Just 30% as you move. Toes will tuck, tailbone will lengthen. Now switch on to continue to strengthen and push into the floor. Tricep and ab and core galore. Reverse tricep lift, knees on the floor to make it less challenging. Do not look at me as you're doing that because you're going to crook your neck. I did that a few weeks ago and whole day I was in bed. When you got this trapezius here, your upper trapezius engaged and you look, oh my God, don't do it. Don't make my mistakes. Let your torso wander to side. A little bit of lateral flexion for your spine to help keep it divine. And then draw back. Take a breath. Hollow through. Lengthen. And again, take a breath. Lengthen that lumbar, close your ribs, shoulders in back and head in line. Hollow through to stretch your spine. And then draw back. Lovely. Onto your side. So what I'll do, lovely people, is I won't do the side bends, but you know, you can just throw a bend in here on the side, throw a bend in here. I'm going to do a gentle oblique rollback with you. So from here, lovely people, have your feet, this is from this week's routine, your feet nice and straight, sit bones balanced with your weight, crown stacked above your coccyx, and then take a breath to prepare. What that means is shoulders down, stomach in, every time you breathe in. Under. Elbow behind, keep your hand, elbow, shoulder and wrist all aligned. I said that in the wrong order, but you know what I mean. And then draw back. To make this less challenging, come straight up in between each rep. And then go back for the opposite side. If you feel a bit more stronger within at this stage, don't come up, just stay here. Take a moment. Just check everything. Feet are looking at your shins, but on the bony bits of your edge of your hip is where your legs should be, or feet too. And then draw behind. As your head's on a shelf, retract your chin in to stop that stretched skin from happening. It's all about prevention, alleviation and elimination. I'm going to make this more challenging for those that can. If you feel yourself shake within, don't get any further with your limbs. Sorry you can't see my hand, it is there, right up here in the air. Perfect, one more rep, come on. Under that lumbar, zipped up within. Elbow behind or the arm fully if you're used to core strengthening. Other arm to corner the room, lift that leg. Only do this bit if you're sure. If you're shaking too much, out of control, please don't go further today. You can cause yourself a strain. And believe me, it's happened to me. The amount of time, I remember once having to take myself to hospital because I just overworked my core years and years ago, it was about 15 years ago now. And I was in so much pain, I thought I'd literally really damaged myself. But all I'd done was overworked my core and it ripped and inflamed. Oh, I love that pain. Sorry, but I do. Right, okay, up. Perfect. Right, a nice little gentle flow. Flex your feet to go back and then point your feet as you come up. And then hollow through under your lumbar. This is such a lovely move to do, especially like if you're watching TV or something, because as you know, I spend a lot of my life on the floor, zipped up through my core. And I promised someone in my class today that I'd do a video of how I sit on my seats, because I'm constantly having my body tweak, even when I'm sat upon a seat. Perfect. Lovely, a little gentle spine twist, because every plane of movement. I know you haven't bent with your spine with me. I hope you will do it when you're on your own, at home on your own. Because at home is a place where you can do lots of this, honestly. In the best possible taste. If you can cross your legs one way, how does it feel through your hip? Then if you cross the opposite way, if it feels a bit odd, you need to stay sat in it. Because remember, it's all about balancing our bodies from left to right, because none of us can afford to fall over later on in life. I'm going to do this gentle twist and then leave you be. And then the next time you see me, the next either Tuesday or Wednesday. Sorry, yeah, Wednesday, or Thursday. I've done a little bit of CV that I've already put out there for the gym goers at Seal, because I'm missing them too. For this one, palms in line with your shoulders, shoulders down, ribcage closed, piece of string. That needs to be your habit you're creating. Now just moving and improving. If this is too much for your arms, because these joint muscles take a long time to get stronger, you start to get achy, so then you do the Cossack. You do keep your elbows in line with your shoulders as you twist. Perfect. Well, it's what we're striving to be. We never will be, we've got to get as close as we can, haven't we? Perfect. Nice and precise. Right, until I see you next time, I don't know how long I've been. Let's have a quick check. Yep, 15 minutes. I said about 20 minutes, didn't I? So, we're going to go on to our backs. Lovely. Just keeping your memory alive. I mean, Josie Pilates said do Pilates 10 minutes a day, which makes sense to me. But what we'll do is a lovely bridge, just get a movement through our spine, and we're going to hip roll side to side. So then from here, actually this week's routine is a double leg stretch. So do that with you. Yeah, okay. Because I'm trying to just put in what I feel you'd want at home. So from here, nice and slow, we go for every level, okay? So from here, Natural arch at the base of your back, pelvis square to be exact. Shoulders connected halfway behind and stay zipped up halfway through your spine. That means halfway in, not just halfway up. Then from here, gently work your fist under your chin and work your abs and core to look just above your knees. Then from here, this is level 1, work with me. In my class, I know maybe lovely Liz and a few of you too, will have your legs at a tabletop as you do this move. If you already know the level that you're at, do it today, but I've got a few new people and I want you to stay low and keep working within before you start to go mental with your limbs. 3 reps of the arms stretch above your head with your ribs closed. Then to begin, point your feet along the floor and double leg stretch zipped up through your core. Heels slide back, big toes lead the way. Heels slide back before you move any part of your spine. If that does happen, you've gone too far this time. Then double leg stretch, next version, next level. 1, 2. Watch my head, it does not move. Legs up to the ceiling as far as you can before you start to get a movement and feeling within. You're going as far away from your body with your limbs. Last set, this is a double leg stretch. Don't do this one if you're not sure because you get a wrong feeling through your core. Draw back, flap your feet and circle 2. We're going to end on a bridge to stretch you. So feet in your mind, picture them straight and one day they will be that way. Pelvis square always to begin. Now tilt your pelvis under and just gently start peeling. This is great. We've done the front legs. This is great for your back legs. I'm trying to keep you balanced even though I'm not with you. Sunrise, close your ribs guys, under your lumbar, lift high as far as you can, back across the ceiling, onto the floor, each bone like a pearl necklace in the sand. Perfect imprint. Take a breath. Might as well look through, open your hips and close, and we get as much as I can done. Under, next movement of the arms, palms to the ceiling and circle around. Into the sunset before you imprint back onto the ground. Articulation of your spine to help keep it divine. Open your hips, squeeze within and feel your inner thigh muscles strengthening. Last rep to make a 3. Across the ceiling, traditional styly. And then just above the floor, sit up through that lovely core as you imprint your spine, each bone at a time. Reach that base with a smile on your posture face. Look through, make sure you do not lead with that chinny chin chin. Retract it in, open. From this position, hold this stretch for your inner thighs or go with the legs wide. Straight, sorry. Point, close, flex, open. Remember, less challenging would be here. More challenging. It's not the fact it's more challenging whether your body's ready. If you haven't got the flexibility, you're not going to be able to hold your legs straight. You should go bent knee in a tabletop. Remember, and over time we're doing all these moves, these muscles will continue to lengthen and strengthen for you. Creating strong foundations, strong shoulders, pelvis, core. And all it takes is for you to lay and do some exercises on the floor. It's like if you told you to take a pill every day, that's going to help you along your merry way, helping you keep yourself strong and switched on. You do it, you take it every day, wouldn't you? It's Pilates. Okay, I'm just doing this stretch to finish. Remember, I always like to end on a pigeon. Don't do that move if you're new, because that's going to affect you. Well, I'm going to go now, lovely people. I'm going to switch off. So until I see you next time, stay in line, switched on within, and just continue correcting. Enjoy these moves and keep on enjoying these moves, because all they're going to do is look after you. Mwah. So I'll see you next time. Stay in line, switched on. Like me, share me, and continue to repair with me. Bye, lovely people. I'm going to stretch and breathe. See you next time.